Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I wanna introduce myself first. I am T Zunita Miha Sy from Tibet 2, and I use smartphone media as my ICT learning media. So in here, I just want to tell you about my ICT media. So I'm here using an application in the smartphone. It's called Cake. I choose this application to train and improve the student speaking and learning skills in English, of course. So what exactly is Cake application? In English, it sounds like a type of food, but it is not. Yes, this application is an application that focuses on learning a foreign language. It is English, so this application serves to encourage student learning activities in the field of English, where the learning method in this application is of course very interesting and makes students excited about the features possessed by application is called Cake. So this application is very to get because it is only downloaded in the Play Store or App Store, and of course this application is free to get. So this application was just released in 2018, but at that time the number of the downloaded has reached until 10 million downloads. So this proves that this application really helps many people in improving their English skills. In this application, there are short English conversation which are taken from clips from children animation movie and other movie. Also, not only on speaking skills, this application certainly adds to vocabulary in which there is a repetition method or drill method to remember vocabulary users knew. So, what is the meaning of the vocabulary? The use of the vocabulary when it is placed in the sentence according to the structure of the English language. So, in this application has a uniqueness. Okay, why I call uniqueness? Because the concept is like a game. The concept in this application is like a game. Okay, there are levels in the game. So if we have passed one level and then we process to the next level, this application also contains English learning video such as idioms or ways to express a word in English with the correct pronunciation, and the features that makes interesting and addicting to keep learning it are first, there is a new vocabulary every day. Yeah, there is a new vocabulary every day which we can target to continue memorize and play this application, because when we have downloaded this application, a notification appear to continue to complete the challenges that are presented in the form of video and conversation challenges. Secondly, we can have the categories that we like such as TV programs, news, and what is viral, animation, comedy, and so many more. And the third, we practice speaking skills like a native, because we can record our voices and then the application evaluates it automatically. Yeah. So the fourthly is because the concept of this application is like games. So the concept of game itself must have competition. Every time we complete a challenge, we will get a score in the form of stars, where the more stars we have, we will become first place in various parts of the world using the Cake application. So the teacher can use this application in the classroom as a learning media by using another ICT media except smartphone, which is in focus, and then on the screen it immediately radiates to learn while playing on this application. So guys, I'm gonna show you how to use this application. We first enter the Play Store or App Store in your phone, and then you click the search button and you type cake, then click search. And then here is the cake application, which has a pink application cover, and click, and then we select download. But here, because I haven't downloaded, we immediately open this application. Just open, and then we click mulai sekarang, and then we can choose which language we want to learn, because here there are two choices of language to learn. It is English and Korean, but because we want to learn English, we choose English. Okay, and from here is your native language. Of course, our native language is Indonesian. And then just click Bahasa Indonesia. And then you click Belajar Bahasa Inggris. And then here there are several videos. Okay, wait, yeah. There are several videos like to express in English. There are so many clips of film. There is a film winter, animasi musim dingin, Putri Disney. Yeah, you can see it, and Sidekick Disney. So many movie, there are clip movie. And then there is a kosakata hari ini. It is extraordinary. And then so many more cut or clip of video, like express to menghibur teman, like express to semoga beruntung in English. Next, we try to do face a challenge, which is a video in wishing the new year. In the video, she says, okay, listen.
2016 went by so quickly. I feel
here there are English subtitles and Indonesia translation, and then we can repeat this video until we can memorize the vocabulary she says. Okay, next we try to play the quiz. Okay, for your information, this application first provides us how to pronounce the sentences properly and correctly. And then we follow what is said in this application. Okay, listen what she said.
2022 went by so quickly.
She said 2022 went by so quickly. Okay, next.
I've been through so much this year.
Okay, we just click on the sound symbol, and then we listen it, and then we repeat what he said, and remember the translation of the vocabulary in the sentence, and then remember the vocabulary when we click OK for the next sentence.
It's been a crazy year.
Which mean in Indonesian language is ini tahun yang gila, and then we can remember and then click OK.
This year has flown by.
The meaning for the sentence is tahun ini telah berlalu, okay?
2022 is coming to an end.
Which means 2022 akan segera berakhir. Furthermore, after we have memorized all the vocabulary earlier, and then we enter the assignment.
I've been through so much this year.
In this assignment, we are told to listen and complete the sentence. Because what is pronounced is truth, then the answer we choose is truth. And then click OK. For the next question, it is saying the next question. We are asked to press and speak in that sentence. It is 2022 went by so quickly. Every time we answer correctly, we get words of appreciation. Okay, we jump to the next question.
2022 went by so quickly.
Then there are questions to listen and complete the sentences the same as the first question, because the word in the sentence is the empty. So we click the word is by, then we click on the word by. Okay, for the next question is to complete the sentence below, but here in this question there is no voice, so we have to choose what word is correctly to combine to complete in the sentence. Okay, so we click by and click lanjut. Okay, there is a sentence that said ikuti kuis lagi untuk pastikan Anda hafal. So from those questions, the skill being trained is listening. Okay, we are given audio, we listen what is being said in the audio, and then there is a speaking practice. After we have listened, we are told to repeat what we have listened. Okay, after we have answered all the questions from that one video expression, and then we get a star, which the star will be collected to be used as a score so that people complete to get first place. Okay, there are how to use the application. So we move to the advantage and disadvantage of this application. Okay, first we talk about the advantage. The first advantage is learning English is very interesting, because with the concept of game, students want to always use this application as a place of learning and can also study at home. And the second, to download this application is of course free. And the third, there are many genres in this application, such as comedy, animation, news, and others. So we can choose which genre we want to learn English. And the fourth is this media is very good to use because it has a target for its user, because it has a score when playing this application, and also new vocabulary and genre are given every day. We can also set it repeatedly slow motion without limits when doing the challenge. And the last is arouse student motivation to continue learning English and not to be afraid of speaking and increasingly add new vocabulary. So we jump to the disadvantage. So the first of the disadvantage in this application, first, not all schools allow their students to bring smartphone, so they cannot learn to use this application in the school, but they just can practice by themselves at home. So the teacher just can show the application by and focus and make some groups of the student in the classroom, or maybe appoint student to answer question in the cake application. So the second is there are advertisements in this application. The last is when you have been using it for a long time, this application, there are videos that are locked, so that we require you to be subscribed first, and we must to pay it. Okay, that's it. My explanation about this application, about my media, my ICT media. If I make a mistake, I apologize. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.